Hi guys, it's Nancy here. Okay, so today is September 17, 2019. Um, okay, so I'm hoping you guys will be able to hear me because I'm out here on the balcony and I don't want to talk too loud because I think there are some I think there are some neighbors on some of their balconies. Yeah, and I don't sometimes people they get annoyed when you're doing your own thing on your own property and you know what I'm saying? Like it's like they don't want to mind their own business, so they get mad. But they're really nice neighbors, but I'm just saying, you never know. Sometimes people don't like it when you're talking and they can hear you. But anyway, so I don't know what I'm going to talk about. So I have my little paper with me and I'm going to look through the list of topics that I have. Hold on. Okay, let me see. So by the way, it's plus 21 out here. And yesterday, when I was out here on the balcony filming, it was pouring rain and it was plus 18, which is about 70 degrees in the US. But it was really, really cold. And right now it's plus 21. But with the wind, it feels like plus 18, which would be 70 degrees in the US, something like that. So you guys have an idea of how nice it is out here, but it's still cold because I'm in the shade. Okay, so it is 5 minutes past 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And let me see. What am I going to talk about? I'm just hoping that I'm not going to get any bees bothering me. I have been seeing some bees jetting by, and I hope they're not going to bother me. They're just like, they're coming and then they're not stopping here, they're just going. Okay, so I'm going to be talking, okay, here's one topic. I'm going to be talking about, okay, people who do not take their lives seriously. Okay, so I know some situations of some people who they're in dangerous situations, guys, and they understand the danger that they're in, but they do not do anything about it, right? Like for example, see, I don't want to give away too much, so I'm going to be very careful about the way I express myself. So guys, if I'm laughing, it's because the Holy Spirit is making me laugh. He tickles me. He does that a lot. And okay, so, and I'm getting very distracted from, there's a lot going around. Ooh, mommy, there's a bee. Oh my, there's two of them. Okay, mommy, please go away. Okay, there. One of them left, and the other one is hovering way above me. Go away. I don't know if I could do this today. I wish it was raining. Oh. Go away, mommy, little bee, go, mommy. Okay, now it's gone. Oh, baby. Okay, it's moving away. Okay, little bee, go away. Go to your mommy. Go away. Okay, it's behind me, like it just flew away, like behind me, like away though. It's gone now. Okay, guys. So there are some situations, guys, where I know of some people, right? Okay, if I pause, it's because I'm trying to not. Motorcycles and loud cars pass by sometimes. That was a motorcycle. Perhaps you could tell. So I try to. I shut myself up so that they don't drown out my voice, and then I talk. Okay. I'm gonna try and finish this quickly. Yeah. So, for example, guys, I know some people who are living close to me and they have allowed, like, they live by themselves, but they allow abusive people to come and stay with them, and those people abuse them and they really beat them up, and then the abusive person gets kicked out and then they're right back again the next week. So this is a cycle, right? It's a cycle of a person that I know who keeps allowing this to happen to them. And just recently, I was talking to this person, like this person is my friend, right? So I was talking to this friend, and I said to them, why do you allow this? Do you understand what you like the danger that you're in? Oh, okay, sorry guys, I just saw a bee. It came, maybe, I don't know if you saw it in the viewfinder, but I just saw a bee. It came really fast and then it jetted away again. So I told my friend, you are in a lot of danger because they're always getting beat up, and they don't they don't see that it can get it can get into a worse outcome, right? And so this has been going on because I've only known my friend for 2.5 years, and they live near me, right? So, and they live very close. So whenever they are fighting with the person, you could hear it. And the thing is, guys, others hear it too, and nobody does anything about it. And the reason why nobody does anything about it is because my friend is bringing this abuse on themselves, right? So, and to me, it's hurtful, and everybody is concerned for them, but there's nothing that we can do because they won't listen to any counsel. Like just recently, oh, mommy, okay, mommy, hold on a minute. Hold on, guys, where'd it go? Okay, sorry, guys. You're gonna get, for those of you guys who are new to me, you're gonna get used to this. Well, at least until I move from this residence, because here I'm only here temporary, and every time I'm on the balcony, bees will come and they'll bother me, and you'll hear me reacting this way. So you're gonna get used to me until I leave this place. Okay, so just recently, guys, hold on. Just looking behind me to see if the bee was there. So I think the bees are just coming and just kind of checking out this area, and then they leave again. So recently, like a little over a week ago, I was chatting with this friend, and I was asking them, okay, look, I think I wasn't asking them I didn't mean to say asking. What I meant to say was I was telling them. Because before, guys, I was more reserved, right? Because I didn't want to get into my friend's business. But you know what, guys? Sometimes you are so concerned, like you are fed up with how concerned you are, that you need to speak up, right? So at least you speak up and say something. So just last week, I was with my friend, and I said to them, what is going on with you that you are still allowing this abusive person into your life? Do you understand that we are sometimes at fault for what happens to us? I said to them, sometimes life brings us things that hurts us, but we have no control over that. It's not our fault. But other times it is our fault when we bring on things that harm us. And then my friend was shaking their head up and down, and then they also said, yes, I know, I do understand that what I am experiencing is my fault. What I am going through is my own fault. I brought this on myself. And then I said, so then why do you allow it? And then they said, well, it's just, I don't know. I have to release this person from my life and just move on. And I said, yes, you do, because you have come a long way. Because this friend of mine, they've been through a lot. I can't get into specifics, but they've been through a lot in their life, and they've come a long way, and they have succeeded in overcoming a lot of things, right? So now they're in a better place. But the only thing is that they are now allowing a very abusive person into their lives. So, and then I said to my friend, do you realize that God has a plan for you, and as long as you allow this person in your life, you are going to, you're derailing it. You are not allowing God to put you in that place where He wants you to be, because you keep allowing this abusive person back into your life. And they said, yes, I know. They were shaking their head up and down, and then they said, yes, I know. And I said, let the person who's abusing you, detach yourself from them. Let them go away. Let them. They have their own house. Go. Tell them to go away. Leave them. Release them, and let God deal with that person over there, because God has a plan for that person too. So his or her problems are not your problem. Okay. That person's problems are not your problem, right? That's in the same way that God is dealing with your problems, and they're not His problems or her problems. You have to deal with it. You have to let God deal with your problems, separated outside of this person's life, because none of you are moving ahead in life, because you are both allowing each other into each other's lives, right? And guys, my friend told me, something really scary, right? They told me that this other person was really attacking them, and they were really, 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 like, really, the beatings were so bad that they could have, like, it's like their life could have been taken. And I said, I said, what are you still doing with them? What are you still doing with them? Get out. I mean, get her or get him out of your life. Get this person out of your life. I don't understand. And so now, guys, you know what? This may sound really cruel, but I am so upset with my friend right now because, I've spoken to my friend about this before, but not at this level where I was more specific, where I said you need to separate yourself from this person. Before I spoke to them, I said, you know what, you have to do, like, before, the first time I spoke to them, I said, you have to make decisions for your life that are going to be beneficial for you. You have to make decisions. What is going on in your life? Look, like, examine what is happening in your life and see what decisions you need to make in order to better your circumstances, your situation, right? So that makes the person that I'm speaking to, my friend, it make them understand that I am referring to the beatings that they're getting. But this time, last week, I said, I just said everything. I said, you need to remove this person from your life because this is dangerous. And then when my friend was telling me how serious the beatings were, I said, do you know that's attempted murder? Okay, because my friend told me something that I can't say. Okay, I can't say it. But my friend would have to go to the authorities and report it because anybody else could say something. Like, I mean, I could say whatever my friend told me, but that's just hearsay. You understand? So my friend would have to go to the authorities and report what happened to them. Oh, mommy, what's that? Okay, maybe it was a bug. I just felt like a bug on my arm. And I looked down, it wasn't there. So, because this is crazy. This is really crazy. And that's why now I've come to the point where I'm really upset because, you can... Okay, so last week, right? Last week, that's when I was asking my friend, telling my friend these things. And this is when my friend told me about this thing that almost happened to them where their lives could have been taken. And when my friend said this to me, I said, that's attempted murder. And they shook their head up and down and they said, yes, I know. And then after they shook their heads and up and down and said, yes, I know, then they said, well, actually, I don't think that their intent was to do that. It was to do murder, but I do know that the beatings that led up to, because there was a beating and then it led up to something else that could have killed them. This is what my friend tells me. So my friend said, I don't think that they were trying to kill me, but I do know that this is what took place. And I said, well, if it's that bad, you know what you need to do. You are placing yourself in a very, very dangerous situation. You have to weigh what is more important to you, this person or your life. And so then I asked my friend, do you love this person? And they said no. They said they don't love this person. And I said, well, then why are you with them? And they just kept quiet. They did not know how to answer. Right? So then I said, if you don't love them, why are you still with them? And then they said, well, I don't love them, but it just still hurts. And then I said, well, oh, mommy, there's something right there. Oh, mommy. Okay, right beneath the camera. Mommy, it's going along the balcony. Oh, mommy. Okay, guys, I might have to go inside. Where'd it go? Mommy! Mommy. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta go inside. Going inside, guys. Sorry, guys. Hold on, guys. The bee is going away. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry, guys. I wasn't able to edit this out. But anyway, the bee just left. You see, when I left, the bee came over to where I was, but it was probably alerted because I was freaking out. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to make this short because the bees are Oh, mommy, there's another one. Hold on. So, yeah, after I told my friend, you know, you have to weigh what is more important to you, they still said, well, they love the person, but that it still hurts. And is that what I was saying? Because I got distracted. So yeah, oh yeah, I think I was saying that at this point I'm really, guys, I'm just tired and fed up. And because like, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Now I remember. So last week when I was telling my friend all these things, and after they said what they said, I just said that before I freaked out over the bug, my friend told me that they had called the police to have this person escorted out of their house. So, and at that point I thought, well, maybe something, but still, guys, because this has been going on for 2.5 years and my friend's still not serious about their life. So, I don't know if you can hear, whoa, I just saw a little butterfly passing by, a little monarch, but I don't know if you saw it. So then my friend said that they had the police come and escort this person out the week before, right? So I was talking to my friend. This was the talk that I had with my friend was last week, and they said that the week before they called the police to have them removed from their home. And then, okay, 2 days after I had the talk with my friend, okay, so last week I had the talk with my friend, and 2 days after I had the talk with my friend, guess what I hear? Fighting again, coming from my friend's home. So in my mind, I'm like, well, I knew it. They were not serious, right? So then you always hear my friend screaming and yelling for help. So how is that going to make somebody who's concerned about them feel? Right? You're going to be fed up. You're going to get scared out of your mind because you don't know what's going on in there. But you can't do anything because if somebody were to call the police, nothing is going to come of it because they're going to have this person right back in their home within a few days. This has been going on for 2.5 years, and nobody helps my friend. I've never done it because I know the situation in that home. You know, guys, I had a friend many years ago who had another friend who was experiencing the same thing. They would get my friend's friend would get beat up so bad by their boyfriend, right? They would get beat up so bad by their boyfriend, and they would always call the police, and every time the police would come, my friend's friend would refuse to file charges. And it happened so many times that the police would not come anymore to their house. So I have no idea how many times my friend's friend was calling the police to come and rescue them, only to say, no, I don't need you guys. So she was using them as like an agent or a way to get her boyfriend to stop beating up on her until the next time it would happen. But my friend's friend wasn't taking the police seriously, so that's why they stopped coming. So I have no idea how many times my friend's friend was calling the police. I'm just for example, I'm just making up a number, maybe 30 times. Maybe 30 times. I have no idea. It could have been less, it could have been more. I have no idea how many times my friend's friend was calling the police like that, and then when they came and she'd say, no, I don't want to file charges. And guys, one time, oh shoot, there's a bee. One time I was at my friend's house. I'm just looking up. Okay, so one time the bee is gone. One time I was at my friend's house, and I was with some other friends. We had like these mutual friends, and we were all at my friend's house. And then the brother of the friend who keeps getting beat up showed up at my friend's house, and he said that his sister was getting beat up again. And everybody there just sat there. They didn't do anything. And then I said to my friend, why don't you call the police? And then that's when I found out. That's when my friend said, Nancy, they don't come anymore. So I was observing the body language of everybody that was sitting there. They were not concerned. They were not concerned. Nobody was concerned, not even my friend. They were just sitting there having a good time, and the brother of this person who kept getting beat up, he just came in and he said it to my friend. He said, she's getting beat up again. Her, whatever I don't know. I did not really know this girl. Like I met her a few times, but I didn't know her. She was a really nice person, and I got really upset with her. I mean, to myself, because she was letting this happen, and she had children. I think she had children with this person, but it doesn't matter who she had the children with. She was placing herself in danger, and her children too. I'm not trying to say she was bad or anything. No, but it's sometimes you get mad at people for placing themselves and others that are more vulnerable than they are in that kind of harm. And and still, guys, even if the person doesn't have any children and they're placing themselves in that kind of danger, I get mad at them, because that's a human life that's in danger, So, what can you do? Oh, by the way, you know what? I've been noticing that lately, mommy, where'd it go? Where'd it go? It just went over my head. Where'd it go? Just a minute. Oh, mommy, there it is. Oh, mommy, go away, go away, go away, go away. Keep going up. Okay, it's hovering all the way up to the roof. So I was, what was I saying? Yeah, I get mad when people place themselves in danger. Just like my friend who last week tells me that they had the police come and pick up the person who keeps beating them up, and then 2 days later they're fighting again. They allowed them back in their homes. That's just crazy. That is crazy. And my friend is now walking around with an injured leg because of a recent beating that they got about 2 months ago. It must be that their leg was fractured, because they're walking around in a cast, not a cast, but a brace and something around their leg. They're in a lot of pain. So, ooh, okay, that was a butterfly. Okay, guys, I think I'm finished, because these bees are coming around. So anyway, yes. So what do you do with people like that, guys? You pray. And the thing is, guys, this is sad for me to say, but I've stopped praying for my friend. The moment I heard that person's voice screaming at the top of their lungs, and both of them fighting again last week, right? So last week I was telling my friend about what they need to do, and then 2 days later, that person that beats them up is back at their house. And then when I heard that, I said, no more. I'm not going to pray anymore, because it's exhausting. It's exhausting. One time hold on a minute. Okay, so I think my camera is saying 23 seconds, and it stops recording at every 29 minutes. So I'm gonna finish up. So what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh yes. So one time I learned somewhere, I forget, a Christian show, that your prayers, when you pray, of course they go up to God, but they do not have an expiry date. So whatever you pray is still being worked on up there. So I said to Father God, just let the prayers that I've said for my friend be the ones that get her to change, because I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I don't like it when people are placing themselves in that kind of danger, and then they're screaming for help. They're running out of their house and they're yelling for somebody to help them. And they don't want the help, because they keep placing themselves in that position. It's one thing, guys, if you are in a home and you have no way to get out right away. If you don't have the money to get out right away, and you're in a home where somebody's beating you, that's one thing. But if you have your own home and you're allowing the abuses to come in, that's your fault. You know, I don't appreciate that. So that's why I don't like those kinds of games. Those are games, right? When people don't take care of their lives they don't take their lives seriously. That's a game. And people will put up with a certain like people will put up with people like that up until a certain point. Up until a certain point. And that's not right. You know, one time, guys, one time when I was hearing a lot of this was last year, I think middle of the last year or the the end of last year, close to the end of last year, I was hearing a lot of noise, banging and screaming and like yelling, and then I ran out into the hallway and I saw the person that beats up on my friend. They were trying to, they were pushing their way back into the apartment, and my friend was shoving them out. So then I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm witnessing this, and the person that was pushing their way back into the apartment, he or she was looking at me, and I said to my friend, I yelled out for their name, and I said, are you okay? Obviously there was something, going on, but I didn't know what else to say or do. So I said, are you okay? And then the person that was shoving themselves back into the apartment, oh, mommy, they said, that's a B, guys. They said, I'm the one that needs to know I'm the one that you need to find out if I'm okay or not. And guys, but the thing that really upset me was the moment I asked my friend, are you okay? Immediately in the spirit, guys, I heard my friend say, leave me alone. This is none of your business. Leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with you right now. This is my business. I'm so angry because of what's happening to me, but I don't want you bothering me. Leave me alone. Take off. This is exactly what I heard in the spirit from my friend's soul. I was shocked, and it felt like I was just blown away, like a bazooka, put in your belly and throws you back 100 feet. You know what I'm saying? I was so shocked. So now, when I heard that, I was wondering, does this person really want help? Does this person really want help? Do they really want their situation to change? Oh, okay, that's a butterfly. No, I just saw a butterfly pass by. I thought it was a bee. So when I saw this was the first time I ever experienced this from my friend. And the reason why I experienced it was because I sort of got involved, because I yelled out and I said, are you okay? And then that's when I heard what I heard. And I said, wow, that's unbelievable. So then I went back inside my place. And I closed the door and I locked it. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. Okay, that's it. I'm done. If you're experiencing anything like that, you have to make the right decision for yourself. Don't allow people like that to drain you, because it is so abusive. Don't let them drain you. Okay, guys, I love you all. Thanks for coming by and watching this. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell, because when you click the bell, you'll be notified for every time I post a video. Okay, guys, I will see you. Bye.